Hey, what's up, Visionaries? Welcome back to the ArcVision Fam Jam. My name is Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because it is our Kelly Clarkson My December full album reaction period, and we are on song number 5, Don't Waste Your Time. And this, so far this is shaping up to be a great record. My top 3 as of current standing is number 3 is Whole. The lyrics, I don't know why. That song just got me going. Number 2 would be Never Again, and of course number 1 is Sober. And actually the album version, I think I actually liked it more than the live version. There was just something like haunting and very emotional about it. But anyway, I also want to let you guys know that I've created a My December chat area in the Discord for you guys, so you can share all your thoughts on the album and stuff and bring your excitement to the Discord. So definitely check that out while you are listening to this record reaction. And before we get into this one, I do want to say you guys rock. Thank you for all love and all the support. And if you are resonating with the channel, definitely smash the like button and subscribe. We would love to have you join the family. And also, if you want to support the channel in a big way and request songs and albums like this one for us to react to, definitely join the Patreon and leave your requests there. And as always, shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting this this movement, this vision of mine, this dream I've had for the last 2 years. So thank you very much. And I really appreciate it. And keep the song requests coming. And lastly, if you want to hang out with myself and the entire ArcVision community, we are on Discord, like I mentioned before. Link down below. And if you want to check out my podcast, link down below. If you want to get your hands on official merchandise, link down below. And that's it. So without further ado, let's get into Kelly Clarkson. Don't waste your time. It's an old one. Sleeping Beauty?
It seems you can't hear me. When I open my mouth, you never listen. You say stay, but what does that mean? Do you think I honestly want to be reminded forever? Don't waste your time trying to fix what I want to erase, what I need to forget. Don't waste your time on me, my friend. What does that even mean? I don't want your hand, you'll only pull me down. So save your breath, don't waste your song on me, on me. Don't waste your time, it's not
As always, there's some wisdom to this too. Don't I like that. I forget what that line is, but it's like, don't try to help me when I'm trying to move through something that I'm trying to forget, when I'm trying to leave something behind. Because I feel like a lot of time, like in our compassion as friends and even as partners and lovers, like we meddle in people's journeys. We meddle in their natural ebbs and flows of life. Like going through tough times is a natural part of life that every single person has to go through. Like you cannot develop into the person that you're meant to be without going through heartbreaking times. Like life has to break you so that you can choose who you want to be. Because until you're broken, you're not actually yourself. You're just everything you've been handed. You're just the habits and the momentum of your life. And a lot of time what created that momentum wasn't actually you. You were too young to choose the momentum of your life. The momentum pulled you, like grabbed you and pulled you through. And then hopefully in the first half of your life, it sucks when this happens when you're 50 because you just wasted so much of your life. But hopefully you're destroyed when you're young, so you still have the rest of your life to live after you've chosen who you want to be. And the last thing I'll say is just that line of don't try to lend me a hand, don't try to pull me back into what I'm letting go of. you know, because like so much of the time we think we know what's best for people, and we don't. Just straight up, we do not know what's best for people because everybody is different. Everybody has unique, process to play in life. Everyone has a unique path, and a lot of our suffering would be easier if we didn't feel like we were supposed to be anywhere but in our suffering. Like, like that's all you want is when your life is falling apart, you just want someone to hug you, to hold you and be like, it'll be okay. Like, go, like, I give you the space. I give you the acceptance. I accept where you're at. I know you think you're broken, but you're exactly where you need to be. I don't know if that resonates with any of you guys, but I know when I was going through my darkest part of my life, I didn't realize at the time, but that's the only thing I wanted. I just wanted the acceptance from the people I loved in my life to just say, like, take your time. They'll be okay. So anyway, I really, again, like the kind of the self-reflection, the wisdom that dark-haired Kelly's going through on this record. I love that she literally changed her hair color to like match kind of her emotional state. Brilliant. But let's get back into it.
You'll only pull me down, so save your breath. Don't waste your song on me, on me. Don't waste your song, it's not easy, not answering every time I wanna talk to you, but I can't. If you only knew the hell I put myself through, replaying memories in my head of you and I every night. Don't waste your time trying to fix what I wanna erase, what I need to forget. Don't waste your time on me, my friend. What does that even mean? I don't want your hand, you'll only pull me down. So save your breath, don't waste your song on me, on me. Don't waste your time. You're calling, you're talking, you're trying to get in, but it's over, it's over, it's over. Friend, don't waste your time trying to fix it, so save your breath. Don't waste your song on me, on me. Don't waste your time. You held me, you drowned me, you left me, but it's over, it's over, it's over. You touched me, you had me, but it's over, it's over, it's over, my friend. Don't waste my time.
I really like that. I had one thought though. This is an interesting interpretation, but I was hoping that the last shot of the song was going to be the vines pulling away, because I feel like that would come full circle. But then again, maybe that's just not where Kelly was. Maybe when she wrote this song, and clearly when she wrote the song, this record, she was not ready to excavate the vines, the thorns that were around her heart. Because yeah, I love the imagery. You get actually I think I just took the video off for you guys. But yeah, I love the imagery of like all these vines, right? Because like she, you could have a metaphor of she's like in this bed, she's in this kind of this room that is kind of beautiful. I think like if I remember correctly, it has the red background. Yeah, it's like a nice room, and she has her beautiful dress on, but it's like like you could have that kind of signify her heart in a sense, or who kind of the purity of who she is, right? And then you have these vines permeating from that purity. And it's almost like it creates like a cocoon, because there is a metamorphosis going on. She is, getting through pain. She is learning. She is learning who the fuck she is. You know what I mean? Like, when you're in this place, it is difficult because, like I always say, you're kind of given two routes. You end it all, or you push on through. I guess the other version is what I think even more people do, is they actually just they anesthetize themselves to life. They don't have the courage to actually take their own life, in a sense. And not saying that's courageous, but I think you know what I mean. It's almost like the comfortable way. It's the defense mechanism way. Like, because to, like, almost like to take your life is almost like the understanding that, like, is to really look into your heart and see how maybe black it is. And then there's the the metamorphosis, the growth mindset, where you go, okay, I need to take some time, like, I'm hurting right now. And then that's when you look at the same thing, you look at the blackness, but even if you don't see a light, you just somehow know there's a reason why you're pushing on. Like, if you don't feel like there's something on the other side, why would you push on? There's something in us that just keeps fighting. And that is what, sadly, a minority of us do. I think not that many of us actually have the courage to really face our demons in the eyes and be like, look, you're not going to get the best of me. Or even just accept them as they are and just be like, I know you're here to change me, to force me to grow. But so much of us, what we do is we do the first process. We wall ourselves off, because that's part of it. You have to wall yourself off because you're so used to the world telling you how you feel. You're so used to your partner telling you how you feel. You're so used to your parents telling you how you feel and how you're supposed to feel. And you need that prickly exterior. You need the vines, you need the thorns to say, fuck off. Like, give me some space, because I don't even know what I think about myself yet. And then it's like, after you get enough time to just be with yourself, then you can release the thorns. You can let people back into your life, because now you're no longer, so much of us in that first stage of life, relationships aren't two whole people connecting. They're two broken people. They're two incomplete people merging. And not the good kind of merging, like beautiful intimacy, but it's actually like you are giving up yourself because you don't think you have anything to give. So you almost invite that person to be your symbiosis, to create a symbiosis with you, where you take their energy on as your own, and both of you almost in a weird way merge, and you don't know where one begins and the other ends. And where this song and this part of life is, to be in a proper relationship, you have to take the time to first get to know who you are. What do you love? What does it feel like to have a bad day? What does it feel like to have a good day? Because if you're always around people, you don't even know what it feels like to have a good day or a bad day. You don't know what it feels like, to just, be off for 2 hours. You don't know what it's like, because you always have input. You always have energetic input. You always picking up on so many vibes that aren't even your own. And it's so difficult. Like, I'm just getting the hang of this. It's like learning my own rhythms, learning my own emotions. Like, something I just realized literally 2 weeks ago was I had a couple friends over. I was hosting at my place, and after about 4 hours, I just felt kind of like pissed off. Like, we all covered up really well, and I kept my composure, but I just wasn't really enjoying myself, and I was just kind of like, after a while, I'm just like, all right, I'm going to, kind of, head out for the night or whatever and do my thing. And I didn't really say it like that, but I just kind of steered the energy so that it was starting to dissipate. And I called up both of them actually afterwards. I said, hey guys, sorry, you probably noticed that near the end of the night, I wasn't quite myself, and they didn't even notice. They're like, what? Like, really? And then I was like, yeah, honestly, I just, I've realized I'm more introverted than I than I used to believe. Like when I was, younger, I was such an extrovert. I was like, partying all the time and, just all we couldn't get enough of people. And as I get older, I realize I like my company way more than most other people's company. Like honestly, like I'm kind of like my best friend, and all I kind of need is three solid people in my life. Like I don't really require too much. And I notice after like 3 or 4 hours, I'm like, cool, it's time for me to do my thing. After enough laughter, enough deep conversations, I'm like, I just kind of want to, do my thing, be myself, recuperate, recharge, and get back into my own vibe, you know? And it was funny, and this is the reason I bring this up, is both of them said, it's funny you mentioned that because actually both of us, or like they said this, they weren't talking together with me, it was just one-on-one. But like my friend Kyle was like, hey man, that's funny because I was actually feeling the same thing. But like 4 hours in, my energy was just dwindling. And I thought you were fine. I thought Christian was fine. I thought I was like losing my kind of composure. I was like, dude, you hid that so well. I had no clue. You know what I mean? It's just funny how well we hide our insecurities, how well we hide our feelings, our energies. We're always, playing up roles for each other. We're always trying to feel like, oh yeah, we got our shit together. I'm in a happy mood. I have tons of energy. And, I've just learned to just be like, nah, I'm not even going to act like that. I'm just going to be honest. And like, it sucks when you're hosting because you can't like, I guess you can literally like leave your own party. Because the thing is like, there's a certain amount of trust in yourself and other people. Like my friends and me are so honest with one another that I probably could do that. Like, hey, Kyle, Christian, I just, need to be by myself right now. You can, do whatever you want. You have the home to yourself, or, like if you want to leave. Cause like, yeah, I don't know. I, with my friends, like we don't really have any secrets. We don't like, for the most part, we don't play games with each other. We don't like hide ourselves and try to, fucking peacock and all that bullshit. And yeah, my friends know, like, like my home's their home. And same with Christian, same with Kyle. Like, they know when I come to their place, we give each other the space and the emotional space. Oh, you're going through something? All good. Take your time. And I feel like that's so important because that's what makes me trust these guys so much. And that's what I never felt with anybody else in my life before them, and even like I'm developing that with my own mother. For the first time. Like, it's funny, like, even we don't feel fully at home with even our parents. We feel like we're, trying to be independent, when we're like 18, we're trying to branch off and find our independence. We're telling our parents to fuck off or stealing the car, or at least I was at that age. And yeah, you spend so much time trying to prove to the world that you're old, that you're mature. And part of that is actually so much immaturity, because when you're pushing off, you are at the effective life. You need to push away because it controls you. When you can just walk away with a smile on your face, that's how you've kind of won at life. Nothing controls you. Is when you're aggressively trying to detach from people. That's how you know that you're still under their effect. But anyway, this is a long way of saying I really like this song. I really, really enjoyed the message of it, and once again, her kind of dark wisdom. And her dark wisdom with a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe I'm projecting that onto the music and onto her story because I know where she got to. But I like going through dark periods, or at least I like observing other people's dark periods because I find there's hope in it. I find there's beauty in darkness because I see this as potential for growth. This is the most beautiful thing to me. Rock bottom, seeing people hit the rock bottom, I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, there's nothing I like more than watching people hit the rock bottom, because I'm like, yeah, you're going to have two options. You're going to be the person I know you can be, or you're going to give up. And, we're probably going to go our separate ways because I didn't. You got to let go of friends who give up, Honestly, it sounds dark and selfish, but, I think part of the trick to life is sometimes you have to be selfish. Sometimes you have to, because, like, it's not your journey. You know what I mean? What your friends, what your family is going through is not your problem. That is their problem. And you are ruining your own life, your own happiness, trying to be their savior, trying to be the thing that's going to change them. And it's like, it is none of your business. And believe me, that is the best thing possible. Because all there is life is like, you resonate with who you resonate with, and you don't resonate with who you don't resonate with. It's as simple as that. You know, I feel like the biggest art of life is learning to let go. Learning to let go of things that don't serve you. Because I know so many people, myself included at one point, that just held on to relationships for way too long. Like, where there's nothing holding us together anymore. There's only history. There's only shared times, but who we were, who we were growing into was just incompatible, you know? But anyway, I'll leave you guys with that so I don't jibber jabber for too long. But what do you guys think of this one? This is actually my number 3 for me. This knocks out Hole. So it's Don't Waste Your Time, Never Again, and then Sober. What is your top 3 on this record? Let me know in the Discord and in the YouTube comment section, because I know you guys will too. But definitely head over to the Discord and share with you guys what you thought of this song. Let me know what, you know, talk amongst each other. God, why was that so hard? But also, as always, what artists do you want to see back on the channel next week? Let me know in the Patreon, leave a request there. And if you guys are still here watching the video, it probably means you enjoyed it. And if you would like to help out for free, definitely smash the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you're resonating with the channel. And as always, if you want to support the channel in a big way and request songs and albums for us to react to at the same time, definitely join the Patreon, leave your song request there as always. And yeah, shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys again as always for for continuing to believe in me, and really helping me make this a real thing, making this dream a reality. I appreciate it. And keep the song requests coming. And lastly, if you guys want to stay connected with myself and the entire ArcVision community, Discord, link down below. If you want to check out my podcast, link down below. And if you want to get your hands on official merchandise, link down below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.